Alright everybody, welcome back to another Xvault gaming video. Xvault here, and yes, today you get another dose of your salty batch files. Of course, intake a lot of water. That sodium does get out of control, obviously. So we got some good examples here. I do want to get right to it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to it. Alright, so straight out of the gate, I think we're going to start with some Call of Duty 6 news. This is the new thing that they're trying to push the Xbox Fanboys in regards to Game Pass and such, which I agree. Personally, I think Call of Duty is just as redundant as my favorite type of Madden series, stuff like that. So I think it's great to just kind of put this on here. It's a Game Pass thing. I feel like any recurring title, by the way, any recurring IP, whether it be FIFA, Madden, or whatever, would belong more on a subscription service, right? To try it out, this, that, and the other. But anyways, not to get off topic, let's start with the first one here, Nico. Right out the gate here, he states, people seem to have a clear preference, cool emoji, thumbs up emoji, and he had, of course, a poll showing where will you play Black Ops 6 and stating PC, Xbox, Game Pass, Xbox, and PlayStation. Of course, Game Pass, like we were just talking about, being the forerunner or front runner, if you will, and of course the original or regular Xbox Series S and X being above even that of PlayStation. I wonder why. Is it because Nico's mainly a Xbox guy, mainly an Xbox shill, and lies and fabricates and this and that and the other? Yes, that's exactly why. It's the same thing as if even I was to go on social media and post a preferenced sort of survey under PlayStation, any game insert, if you will, and we're going to have the same results, whether I'm being a shill or not, which I'm not. But again, mostly PlayStation fans do follow me. Of course, you get the haters, obviously. That will skew it a little bit, but it's going to be a redundant story. You're going to see the PlayStation of course, choice be the front runner as well. That being said, it's ridiculous. So, like Rusty Gamer states, you're an Xbox fanboy with fanboy followers. This was your only outcome, dumbass. He's absolutely correct. And just to sit there, and again, they fabricate, they gloss over it, they try to find any win they possibly can, and it really looks pathetic on them in the long run. That being said here, let's keep on with the Black Ops theme here. Of course, we got Destin chiming in with another poll, another survey, whatever you want to call it. If you have Xbox Game Pass, will you be buying Call of Duty Black Ops 6 anyways? And a resounding no at 85%, because, I mean, would you? If you have Game Pass, would you buy it? Probably not. But again, this cannibalizes sales. This abhorrently cannibalizes sales, like we've been saying video after video, time after time. Not even Call of Duty in the mix, right? We're talking about anything that's on Game Pass that is going to strictly and marginally, exponentially, I'm running out of words here at this point, to have a consensus stating that of course you're not going to also buy the game. A few far in between, right, are going to go like, yeah, this game's great, I do want to own it forever, and it's on a discount, right? We know how that works at this point, and of course they would do that. But the vast majority is essentially going to use this on Game Pass, play it on Game Pass, stream it on Game Pass or the cloud, or mainly download it and play it on Game Pass. This is a resounding no shit Sherlock moment. But of course, Destin, I'm glad you got your data, Mr. Sherlock. So let's keep going here. We're not done with the Call of Duty news here. No, we have Starboy now. I know Starboy has not shown up for quite some time in these videos, but lo and behold, this popped up and I had to share because this is quite entertaining in a way as far as delusion's concerned. Now, Xbox COD marketing, you got the starry-eyed emojis out there. Xbox will win with a party emoji. I don't know what they're winning. What are they winning? I don't know what they're winning. I don't know what they're winning. Please explain to me, somebody out there, explain to me what Xbox is winning, because they're not winning in hardware sales, they're not winning in software sales, they're not winning in subscription sales or numbers or MAUs and stuff like that, as opposed to other aspects. They are in the user aspects through Game Pass, right, and stuff like that, but they don't even have more subscribers. I don't know what they're winning at this point. Will win, I guess, is the key word, right? When will they win? I don't see this ever being a thing. Unless some miracle comes out of somewhere, I don't see them winning anything. They're not winning the MPD charts. Again, in software, in digital, physical, console-wise, subscription-wise, what are we winning here? I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. So you just have these morons that just continually come on here and spout nonsense. It's just pure delusion. They're so hyped about Call of Duty that's a multi-platform game still at this point. Whether it's in a subscription service or not, it's going to be bought more on the PlayStation ecosystem. That's just how it's going to go. I don't know what Xbox is going to win. Please, somebody in the comment section enlighten me down below what they're supposed to be winning here, because it eludes me at this point in time. Now, I do want to share this here. Now we're going to be pivoting over to Astrobot, because these Xbox fanboys were certainly opposed to Astrobot being a success. They thought that it would just drop. It's not a big deal. It's a niche crowd, whatever you want to view that as.
I remember hearing all about it, right? 94. Damn, oh my God. One of the best games. One of the best games ever. I was smiling so much from face to chin to face to eyebrows. I had my smile everywhere. What did we say? What did we say before any of this happened? We said nobody's gonna give a fuck about this little shit robot.
But let's show the first example here. Now we have Klutz. Klutz back already. Like I said, we're probably going to start featuring him a lot on this channel, which is interesting. But lo and behold, Astrobot didn't even make the top 20. Year-to-date, U.S. sales of 2024, according to NPD. Seems like I wasn't wrong here. With a thinking emoji. Let's pause for a second here. When did Astrobot come out? September. What chart are we looking at right here, ladies and gentlemen? We are looking at a year-to-date. Year-to-date, meaning calendar year of January 2024 to current. Why would Astrobot be up here with the likes of college football, Helldivers, Call of Duty, Elden Ring, Dragon's Dogma, Madden, MLB, WWE 2K24, the list goes on and on, as you can see. Why would Astrobot be in there already? Why would they be in there already? That they're just, and he isn't the only Xbox shill / fanboy sharing this stuff. Absurdity at its finest here. They think this is a Sly W again. It makes them look like idiots. And anybody that buys into that is buying their idiot juice. They're drinking the idiot juice. They need to market it because apparently it's working. Now, we're not done with it there, right? Oh, man. They're not done with it. So, just a quick remembrance, if you will. A quick little podcast segment with, of course, Boomstick and Fuzzy here. As you can see in the description, I don't need to play the video because you can go and look at it if you want to subject yourself to that. By all means, go ahead and do so. But in the title, of course, description, Indiana Jones runs at 60 frames per second. Confirmed. New sales report is bad news for Astrobot and PlayStation. Oh, at that point in time, there was 1,333 views, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to get to the point of this here in just a moment, but I just want that to marinate for a second, okay? Let's let that marinate, because then we're also going to go on, and like I said, other Xbox and shills are sharing it. Let's give you another example, one of the many, but one more example. We'll swing back over to Nico here. For me, it's shocking not to see Astrobot even in the top 20, because it is a great game. Now, do you see the underlying tone here? He thinks he's being smart, but anybody with a brain cell that follows this stuff understands he's also using the year-to-date chart. Of course, Astrobot's not going to be on there, but of course, at least we have the bearded guy here calling him out, so thank you, bearded guy. Quick shout out to you. Year-to-date, dumbass. Again, we have dumbass. That happens to be the correlating theme between everybody here today and during this video, or if not every video. How long Astrobot been out? 6 weeks, and you're comparing it to games that have months of sales behind them. Try being honest for once. Exactly. They're not being honest. They're fabricating. They're glossing over stuff. We go over this time and time again on every video, but it needs to be said. Now, the best part about this, let's show the rare, or the real, not the rare, the real chart here. Now, as you can see, we have Astrobot actually as a new at number 2. And this is the recent charts, right? This is the period from September 1st through October 5th. And as it continues, it's going to stay up there. It's going to have legs, especially during this holiday season. Number 2 is fantastic. Very fantastic, beating out the ever-popular Madden 25, especially this time of year when football, American football, has taken off. It is huge. It sells numbers. Not as much as, of course, Football Club 25 and stuff, but it sells numbers. And then you also have a first-party Nintendo game with The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is crazy that a different platformer, even though Echoes of Wisdom is not really a platformer, that's your Zelda-type game, right? But it holds a lot right there. So not only do they get egg on their face, they're made out, they're showed, they're not made out, they're made to be liars because that's what they are. But it shows the egg on their face. It shows how biased, it shows how they're trying to get some sort of W all the time, day after day. I can't even say week after week or month after month because it's day after day. Absolute insanity here. Now, let's move on from that because I think we get the point. We drove that home here, but let's move on here. I do have another example, just kind of pulling out a different theme of it, but still the same thing. We have GamerDad here. He states, Xbox should have gotten more aggressive a long time ago. Xbox has been the nice guy for years, and it's not worked in their favor. Tags Xbox, Phil Spencer, Matt Booty, Sarah Bond. Sony is never going to play nice guy with Xbox. It's just how it is. Now, I feel like this is something, and as you can see, this is October 22nd when this was just listed. I feel like this is a post that was made about 1 to 2 years ago. That's how this seems so redundant. They consistently like to come back and say that, well, Sony's not playing nice, you guys shouldn't either. It's not about playing nice at this point, but no, you're right. Xbox should never have done this. But this is 2+ years old at this point that they shouldn't have done that. You're way late to the game here at this point. The point being is that, yes, they needed to use those as exclusives, all their ABK, the ZeniMax and stuff, but everybody overthought that. They just thought it was a big W getting those. Heck, I can even admit, myself thought that was a big win for them, and it is in a lot of ways. But the fact of the matter remains, that comes with a caveat. That comes with a heavy price, and that price has to be made, and it has to be paid back. Inflation's a thing, and they have to pay that back. In the Xbox fan base, like we go over video, do not buy their games. They're alluded to and utilize Game Pass for most of their gaming needs. And that is going to, again, back to the beginning of the video, cannibalize sales. Where are they going to get that money? From an ecosystem where the fan base is going to buy those games if they want those games. And if they're good enough games, they will be bought. Hence, the software sales will be going mostly to Microsoft at that point. Like I said, 2+ years too late, GamerDad, if not more. So, let's do one more thing here on the post here. I just want to quickly also share when we're talking about this, just to back up what I'm saying here. Now, this is from VG Charts, right? And a lot of their stuff is estimated, but for the most part, they're within the ballpark. But as you can see, the monthly hardware for September 2024, yet again, $306K for PlayStation 5 overall. Switch at 175.6, obviously nearing the end of its lifetime, waiting on that Switch 2, which, let's go Nintendo, let's go. Third, you have Xbox Series X and S, 2 SKUs together, keep counting that. Do not ever forget that they're using 2 utilized SKUs, much different in the price point as well, and they're sitting there at 159.2. Again, an effect of Game Pass, not needing it. You can use Fire Sticks, you can use Samsung TVs now. PCs, you name it. You do not need an Xbox anymore, and it's showing. So who knows what they're going to do. Again, it's alluded to what's going to happen on the next Xbox entry as far as hardware is concerned, but it just shows. This just backs up everything, but they try to find the win. They're trying to damage control it. They're so loyal to the brand and not the gaming itself that they're doing anything to damage control, pull the wool over the eyes, lie, gloss over, you name it. Kind of pathetic here. Now, that being said, without making this too long, I do have another example here. Let's take a look at Mr. Frogboy Gaming here. If you notice him on social media, look how he switches his tune in between the PlayStation 5 Pro. Go ahead and take a look.
While you guys are sitting over there holding your little DualSense Edge or your DualSense tight, I'm going to be sitting here with my DualSense on my PC. I don't know what the heck is going on in D-Batch's head, man. That guy's gone completely freaking rogue over the PlayStation 5 Pro. I get it, bro. He's like, oh my gosh, I need these clicks, man. These ponies are gonna click and click. Dude, it's not even sold out, bro. Nobody cares about the PS5 Pro. I have no desire to mislead anybody when it comes to anything. So, you guys probably want to know about the title of this video. Yes, I have decided to pick up PlayStation 5 Pro.
All right, and so like you can see here, he clearly has a flip to the script. And what's funny and what's great is, yes, every single one of these Xbox shills or Xbox refugees that went over to the PC side of things are still picking themselves up a PS5 Pro. Kid Smooth, Frogboy here, Destin Legary, you name it, every single one of them is purchasing a PS5 Pro. And then some. What's that tell you? What's that tell you? It tells you something, that's for dang sure. So, good stuff. You love to see it. The egg on their face, the twisting of words. You can't take these guys seriously. They have no credibility. No credibility. And call me a shill, like I said, all you want, and all that stuff, because I'm a PlayStation fan, but not once have I lied to anybody out there that's been watching this video. I'm posting, I don't make this stuff up. I'm not making these folks say what they say and then grabbing the screens. They are not Photoshopped. This is legit. And I'm just being completely honest. And no, I don't want Xbox to go away. That's the complete difference. I want them to be competitive. I want them to succeed in a lot of ways that would make PlayStation and Nintendo compete. But Nintendo's been doing their own thing for so long, they just don't care at this point. And they've stated that multiple times. So Xbox is desperately needed. But these segments are there to showcase how these folks are lying to you, and you are lying to yourself if you believe it or believe in the delusion. That being said, we will wrap up the video here. I appreciate all the support, as always, getting ever so close to that 2,500 subscriber goal. That was my goal, by the way, when I first started this channel, is an eventuality. Like, hey, if I can get to 2.5K, that is a great goal. Not everybody can get there. It takes time, effort, this, that, and the other. So thank you all so much. We are so dang close to that goal. And if it ends up succeeding that and going even more, then fantastic. That's even beyond my dreams there. So thank you so much. Really appreciate that. If you haven't already, definitely leave a like and a comment down below. Love to hear from you. Of course, that does help out the algorithm. In addition to that, if you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing, helping out a small content creator like myself. So thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. And just remember, don't be a salty batch. And we'll see y'all next time on the next Xvault gaming video. And until then, take care.